Museveni! Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Hello. And Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Chairman of the party, our flag bearer, we most welcome you to Kololo. Our mother, the First Lady, we thank you so much for always keeping our father very strong and smiling. May God bless all of you. I take the opportunity to recognize the protocol and acknowledge the presence of every leader here present. Mr. President, before I make my brief remarks, allow me introduce to the members, the nominators and seconders of your candidature. And I request that you allow the Right Honorable Dr. Ruakana Rugunda, who nominated you on behalf of the party, to come and say a few words on behalf of the team that he led. And as he comes, I request that my sister, Honorable Charity Lemia, should come by. She seconded the nomination. May we receive Right Honorable Dugu Ruakana Rugunda in 3-4 minutes to greet us on behalf of the team that nominated our candidate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Secretary General Dr. Ron. Your Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, leadership of the National Resistance Movement and all the members, it gives me great pleasure to say a few words on our candidate for President of the Republic of Uganda for 26 to 31. We now have a candidate. I have known quite closely together in many ventures. He's somebody who is committed as a Ugandan and as a Pan-African. Literally his life for the liberation of Uganda and also for the to liberate the country from when he captured the power he pulled the country. He has restored unity, stability, satisfied the whole country, and proud of a united, pacified Uganda. He has also done a lot in the social Uganda members, when power was captured in 1986, we had 120 children per 100,000 dying before their first birthday. Because of a successful immunization program and improved health services, the number has now dropped from 120 to about 25. This is a big victory in the social sector. On the economic front, the president and his government are trying to empower all the people through various programs, including PDM and the like. We are now going for a phase which is a critical phase, a phase of transformation, transforming the country's economic infrastructure. It is therefore crucial that all of us unite and work hard to ensure that this tested leader is given greater and more mandate to lead the country in the next 5 years during the years of transformation. I have no doubt, Your Excellency, that you will overwhelmingly win, and all of us are going to be frontline cadres to mobilize the rest of the country to ensure that you massively win and become the president again. Thank you.
May we hear from the Seconder, our flag bearer from Vura County, who is none other than Miss Charity Lemia, in 2 minutes on behalf of the young people of Uganda.
On behalf of the young people of Uganda today, I congratulate His Excellency upon his nomination. Your Excellencies, I'm extremely honored to be nominating you today. Your Excellency, this nomination today is not just a testament Your Excellency, I'm a very good speaker, but I don't know what has happened to the microphone. I feel much better now that I'm holding it. On behalf of the young people of Uganda today, I congratulate you, Your Excellency, upon your nomination. Your Excellency, this nomination is a reaffirmation that the covenant between you and our people of Uganda still stands. And as the young people of Uganda today, it is our responsibility to contain and consolidate the gains and the achievements of our president. We are willing to take that In my election, I contested with 8 men and defeated all of them. I kindly request a historical picture with you as well, Your Excellency. God bless Museveni, God bless NRM, and God bless Uganda. Thank you.
Hey, you Thoye! Your Excellency, in the spirit of unity, we've been working together, the Secretariat, with all our good, well-wishing comrades. Allow me in 2 minutes invite the Vice Chairperson of the Patriotic League to come and make a statement and call upon the members of the Patriotic League to join hands in the campaigns we are going for. Mr. Vice Chairman, in 2 minutes.
Your Excellency and Mama Janet, I recognize the protocol. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate our chairman, our flag bearer of NRM. Your Excellency, I represent National Patriotic League of Uganda. NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Our flag bearer oye! Our chairman MK oye! On behalf of our chairman, I take this opportunity to call upon all members of PRU that we are ready to support President Museveni and all NRM flag bearers. I call upon PRU members to show our support, our commitment, and we are very much ready to support our President and our all NRM flag bearers. Tuko pamoja! NRM oye! PRU oye! I thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, we have also been joined by your friends from Karamoja, the Karachuna. They came to testify that they have stopped raiding, they want to join Uganda in development. They were dancing before us here. Thank you so much. NRM oye! Your Excellency, today is a special day in the history of the party. I need to make this clear to members that your candidature this year was demand-driven. The members of the party demanded that you offer yourself to contest in this election. And we thank you for accepting the voice of the party members. Ours is to appreciate you and to thank you for tirelessly guiding us, nurturing us, and building a country solid as we move forward to protect the gains we have scored over the years. The peace that has been ushered is a testimony to everybody. If we request any of these people gathered to come on the microphone, each of these will testify about your goodness to him or her as an individual. So we thank you and we rally our support as a party and we call upon Ugandans to support your candidature. because your candidature is not only for NRM, but to build a Uganda which is prosperous, united, and focused to protect the gains we have scored over the years. We thank you so much, and I call upon you, party members, from Kololo as you go back, you have to move house to house, door to door, stage to stage, person to person, to look for votes for the president and for all other flag bearers of the party. I invite and request those who are still thinking of standing as independent, that the party is requesting you to reconsider your stand and let us rally support behind all flag bearers. This is a party campaign, it is not an individual campaign. Your Excellency and members, as I conclude, we started this journey on the 28th of February 2024 with the update of the party register. We digitalized this register. We went through party structure elections. We held delegates conference. We elected national leaders. Today we are nominating a presidential flag bearer. On the 29th of this month, we shall be launching the manifesto for the campaign. And again, we shall invite a few of you to come for the launch of the manifesto that will be our working document. Our social contract we shall make to Ugandans will all be contained in the manifesto we shall be launching. We thank you so much. We wish you all the best. We thank you for coming in this big number, and may God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Secretary General n'abalala aboogedde naddala abasembye candidate wa NRM nga bamuyozaayoza okuba nti amaze okuwandiisibwa ate n'okulaga nti olw'ebyo byakoze asaanidde okwongera okutukulembera. Your Excellency President, ate chairman wa NRM, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Jjajja waffe, Ssaabalwanyi, ate Ssaabawanguzi, teriyo lutalo lw'okulembera ne tutaluwangula. N'olwekyo ne ku mulundi guno tuli bamativu nti ogenda kutukulembera okututuusa ku buwanguzi. Mukama wange kkiriza tulina bannaffe abayimbi, ekitongole, the entertainment industry has reached where they have reached because of the peace and stability and the enabling environment that you put up. And therefore that is why I am the Master of Ceremonies here as the Deputy Secretary General of NRM, assisted by Honorable Katoto Hatwib. And on the other side, we have our brother Bebe Kulsali leading the other side, and allow me, sir, to invite him to give us some entertainment from his team, and then we shall fall through. NRM way!
Ladies and gentlemen, talking of introducing our pastor, Trina. Kona, DJ.
You went out to do the woman. Oh my God, you are the other side, you know, but they never answer once you come home, what's a gun? Bukan saya malah pada rumah bisa aku cari uci. Yang dia bilang wala kandi hati ni kida nchi neka wewe sana bora kikapo mnyama kanga bekati ni ro ojayo uchi kanga video kati wala kati Simani tunjua ni Simani wala kula pale mkate wa nini Simani wala kuota ni ma hao na kuwaje ina pese kuosa yani na gospel yaje gospel shop na yama shops pese kazinga watuna yana shuka leo nguzo zikula ba ola uko anja ngene asira kuba amijesi umanya mwana unakula shimuga mu sheri betri bakigende mungi Tino mucyarira kugera malizana leo mkoja na digesti ya kadora mungu mujije ya yesha Alikwenda mjikora kana sisi ndio tunataka
We are AHF, the largest provider of HIV and AIDS medical care in the world.
Hey! Twitter, a cause performance. Ngavi nyumi. Tiba kugambye.
Hallelujah. Ebibi byange.
Hapo kweli.
The thunder time. Roll on my India. Thank you so much.
Allow me at this particular time invite the second National Vice Chairperson of the NRM, Right Honorable Anita Annette Among, the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, to come and speak to us. We again want to welcome, you remember members when we were here, we were electing the leadership of the party. And therefore we have the vice chairpersons of the party of Central Region, Northern Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, Karamoja and Kampala, plus all the chairpersons of all the leagues. Museveni oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, YOWERI Museveni, and the NRM candidate for President 2026-2031. Mama Janet Museveni, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the SEC members who are here, the ministers, the members of Parliament, and all the protocol observed. Your Excellency, today is not my day. All the people who are here are waiting to hear your word. But before I call the first National Vice Chairperson, we want to thank you for transforming this country from instability to stability, from despair to hope, from poverty to opportunity. As we celebrate the peace and stability in Uganda, the security that you have brought in Uganda, we as the women of Uganda can assure you that we are going to give you our unwavering support and look for the vote. The youth of Uganda are ready to support NRM and make sure this time we get 80+% of the vote. And as I say, we come with new energies and we'll make sure we deliver the vote. We want you to continue protecting our gains. May the good Lord bless you, bless NRM, bless Uganda. As you continue leading Uganda, we love you as our president, and we want to thank you for accepting to be our candidate of NRM. God bless you. I want to take this singular honor to invite Alhaji Chigongo, the first National Vice Chairperson of the mighty party, NRM.
Your Excellency, the President of Uganda and our Chairman, the First Lady, Mama JbsTelevision, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Deputy Speaker of Parliament, our former Vice President MUSEVENI, ladies and gentlemen, allow me first of all to use this opportunity to congratulate our chairman for having gone through the nominations. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Today, we are opening up a new chapter which the President is going to talk about. But I want to thank all of you who have come to this function. We are very grateful and we thank you very much and we thank you for your support. Please keep it up. We appreciate that. Your Excellency, allow me, sir, to introduce to you the former SEC members who are here. I will ask them to stand up so that they can wave to you. Can you stand up, former SEC members? In the same vein, I want also to introduce to you the new elected SEC members. Can you please also stand up and wave to His Excellency? New group which I'm going to work with. I wish to thank the PFU for the support which they have said here they are going to support the movement. That's very good. We need to work together. We need to work together. Let us unite and work together. Those who want to stand independent, they give me headache because to me they think they are bigger than the parties we have. A movement party is much bigger than ourselves. And if you are not fit in that bus of ours, please don't disturb us. Just get out and stay there. Not going to allow to campaign any member of the movement who subscribe to the NRM movement. You are not supposed to support independent candidates. We have got to support our people, those who are with us. We have got to support them. People who are having our flag, we don't want our flag to fall down. We have got to support it to make sure anybody with a flag goes through. Your Excellency, sir, it's not my day to give speech here, but the people who are here with us and those who are on TV in their homes, they are eager awaiting for your word. I therefore take this opportunity to invite you to come and address them. But before you address them, I will have to hand over the flag to you to start moving around. Let me
kubanga akwasiddwa bendera okutukulembera, kubanga oyo ye yagobawo entalo, ye yaleeta emirembe, yagoba obutasoma, yagoba endwadde zinnamutta, era kati akwasiddwa bendera nga kandideeti waffe ye Ssaabawanguzi NRM oye! Museveni oye! Eyo bendera gy'akutte ye bendera empanguzi, nga tunyweza ebyo ebituukiddwako. Muzeeyi yakulembedde ng'adduka emisinde okulaba ng'atutuusa ku buwanguzi. Ye Ssaabalwanyi, ye Ssaabawanguzi Jeno Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Bendera yeyo eya basi yaffe NRM oye! Thank you very much.
The first, muévale. I greet all of you. Baramsiza mwena. Mwena baramsiza. The Right Honorable Vice Chairman of the NRM, Haji Moses Shigongo, the second Vice Chairperson, Anita Among, all the other Vice Chairpersons, the Secretary General, the Deputy Speaker, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, all the other leaders, members of SEC, members of NEC, members of the National Conference, all the leaders of the NRM who are here, and the supporters. I greet you, all of you. Habari za kazi. First of all, I want to thank all of you for supporting my candidature. And supporting the NRM. I would like somebody who knows Uganda well to translate, because so that my people in Uganda here can hear.
Namayanja knows Uganda well. I want to thank all of you, the NRM membership,
President
for supporting my candidature.
President yebaza mwenna bamemba ba NRM olw'okuwagira okwesimbawo okwe.
And I want to thank my nominators.
Era yebaza abo abamusembye.
Aha, the topic is school fees. You're right, school fees. School fees. We say the school fees. School fees. Can a mathematician mathematize mathematics mathematically? What have I said?
Can a musician?
Can what?
Bagambye bungo kwamba na.
Onakwenda tugamba tuliwandegeya. Batuba n'omwangu tetuba na.
And I thank all those who signed the forms for my nomination.
Yebaza n'abo bonna abateekako emikono ku nkalala ezimusemba okwesimbawo.
I also thank you, all of you, for turning up in such big numbers for this rally.
Nammwe abeebaza mwenna okujja mu bungi bwe muti nga nebweya.
You have shown the strength of the NRM. Tubakulidde muzindaalo guvuddewo.
Okujja kwammwe
omuzindaalo Okay, do it again.
Okujja kwammwe mu bungi bwe muti okuva ebulwe n'ebweya kiraze amaanyi aga NRM.
Now, and I want to thank the religious leaders for the wonderful prayers they gave here.
Era yakwebaza bannaddiini olw'essaala ezo ennungi ennyo ze batusabidde wano.
Now, as we move forward,
kati nga tugenda mu maaso,
I want you to understand the following.
Ayagala mutegeere ensonga zino wammanga.
First of all, the meaning of production and distribution.
Ekisookera ddala okutegeera okukola emirimu bye tukola ate n'okulaba nti tubituusa we birina okugenda.
Okutegeera emirimu gye tukola n'ebivaamu ate n'engeri gye tugabamu oba gye tugabula. Okukola n'okugabula. Production and distribution.
Ebintu bye tukola ate n'engeri gye tubisaasaanyamu gye tubituusa ku babyetaaga.
With the production,
kwebyo bye tukola,
all the wealth creators in the sector of money.
Ayagala okwebaza abo bonna abatonda obugagga abaleeta obugagga mu byensimbi.
If you go to agriculture, I like always to give you some examples. Let us see Joseph Ijara of Serere.
Bw'ogenda ku by'obulimu ayagala okutuwa betulabirako nga Ijara okuva e Serere.
Hello, my name is JbsTelevision. I'm the proprietor of Taifa Farm, which is located in Serere in a place called Kafusi, where we are. And in Taifa we have dairy, poultry, and we also make laundry basso. We also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. He was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired. Because I delayed there and the still came through. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres. But I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small.
We don't have time to hear the whole story of Wijara, but some of you have seen it before.
Tetulina budde bumalayo kyakulabirako kya Mwami Ijala naye kirungi nti bangi mubadde mubiraba.
That is an example of wealth creation in agriculture.
Ekyo kyakulabirako okuteekawo obugagga mu byobulimi.
Obugagga obukola ssente. The commercial agriculture.
Obugagga obukola ssente. Obugagga obukola ssente okuyita mu byobulimi. Kati kabatulageko era katono ku byamakolero.
Zabantu benvudeyo nga nimba abafamile ye nga ne mama w'omwami nga balaba nti wazalira nti point tebakasoma nenga everyone thinks zalira bakasoma. Nga bamanyi basasula zalira nabali mukyala wange yali alina famire yabwe
When they get the factories, they will show them to us.
Aba factory we banabifuna bajja kuba babitulaga.
That is the second sector of wealth creation.
Eyo yengeri endala eleta obugagga. Ke kabondo akalala akaleta obugagga.
The third sector is services, hotels and so on.
Akabondo akalala bwe buweereza okugeza nga bodaboda amahoteli n'ebirala.
And the fourth sector is ICT.
Eyokuna yeya teknolojia.
So those are the ones engaged in wealth, in production in the modern sense.
ebyo mu mulembe guno oguliko bye twenyigiramu okuleeta obugagga obuvaamu ssente obw'omulembe.
Now, 12 years ago, only 32% of the homesteads were engaged in that wealth creation.
Emyaka 12 emabega abantu ebitundu 32 ku 100 beboka abali benyigira mu bireeta obugagga ebyo.
68% were outside, not engaged in production of wealth creation form of money.
Ebitundu 68 ku 100 bali bo tebalina kye benyigiramu ku ebyo ebireeta ssente.
I'm glad that with the efforts we have done, that figure has now gone down.
President musanyufu nti ku maanya gateekeddwamu namba y'abo abaali batalina kye benyigiramu ekendeeredde ddala.
By the last census, only 33% were outside the money economy.
Era okubala abantu okwakaggwa ebitundu 33 ku 100 beeboka abatalina kye benyigiddemu.
Now, that's how production is now.
Awo we tuyimiridde ku kubanga tulina bye twenyigiramu bye tukola ebireeta ssente.
And it is those wealth creators who give us what to distribute.
Abo abatondawo obugagga obwo abaleeta obugagga obwo be batuwa ate bye tuweereza oba bye tusaasaanya.
When we talk of roads, the money we use is by these people.
Bwe twogera ku nguudo ssente ze tukozesa bantu abo be bazireeta.
When we talk of schools, of health centers, everything of security, of defense, these are the wealth creators who create money that we use.
Bwe twogera ku by'obulamu, ku by'amasomero, ebyokwerinda n'obutebenkevu, abantu abo be baleeta ssente ze tukozesa.
Therefore, I am now appealing to the 33% to join so that they also create wealth in a modern way.
President Yakuba Mulanga eri ebitundu ebyo 33 ku 100 okwenyigira mu bintu ebyo ebireeta obugagga mu nkola eno ey'omulembe.
And this is what guides our slogan of protecting the gains, but also achieving a qualitative leap forward.
Ekyo kwe kuva omulamwa kwe tugenda okutambulira okugamba nti tunyweza ebyo bye tutuuseeko.
Now you can see the wealth of the factories.
Kakati mulaba ku TV zaffe ezo amafactory agabadde googerwako.
Also show us the overhead image of the factory themselves. When you get it, put it. So the money we are using to do whatever we are doing is by those wealth creators. You can see all those factories.
Nolwekyo Essente zonna ze tukozesa okuteeka obuweereza mu bantu ziva mu abo abakola emirimu egyo nga factory ezo ze mulaba.
So therefore, don't listen to liars who just talk.
N'olwekyo temuwuliriza balimba abali mu kwogera obwogezi.
What we tell you is the reality.
Ekyo kye tubagamba kye kituufu era ge mazima.
You start with production.
Otandika na kubaako kyokola.
You get money.
N'ofuna sente.
Then you distribute.
Then n'olyoka okola n'owa n'abalala.
So we said that's what we have achieved, but we are going to make a leap forward, qualitative leap forward, to cover what we have not yet covered and go to new levels.
Yensonga lwaki tugamba nti tugenda kunyweza ebyo bye tutuuseeko ate tusinziire okulaba nti tweyongera mu maaso okukulaakulanya eggwanga lyaffe Uganda ebeere mu nsi ezaakulaakulana.
And therefore, nobody should say, "Me, I have not gained anything." If you have not, you will if you listen.
N'olwekyo tebaayo muntu agamba nti nze siina kyenfunyeemu kubanga bw'onoowuliriza era naawe ojja kubaako ky'ofuna. The witness of those people are people who listen to the message. Obunafu bwabo obujulizi obwabo abawuliriza obubaka. They are the ones you are listening to here, like Ijara. Abo abawuliriza obubaka bembamu abo be mulabye era be mulidde nga mwami Ijara. Now, therefore, where we are going is exactly to make sure everybody joins the money economy as an owner or a worker, and then we go to new level. N'olwekyo gye tulaga kati kulaba nti buli omu yeenyigira mu kireeta ssente nga nannyini oba ng'omukozi. And also go to a new level. Ate n'okugenda ku ddaala eddala. Now, you know the agriculture, you know what it is, you know what factories are, you know hotels, but what you did not have here was our ability to make our own automobiles. Let them show you the automobiles we are making here. Ebyobulimi mubimanyi, ebyamakolero ne factory zonna naye waliwo kye tubadde tutamanyi ng'ekyokukola emmotoka oba ebidduka nga bwe mugenda obiraba wano. Ebyaffe nga ffe tubyekolera tebivudde bweru wa ggwanga.
Dream big and pay smart to own it all. Turn monthly rent into home ownership deposits.
Those buses you see are all built here in Jinja.
Ebbaasi ezo zonna ze mulabwa zikolerwa wano e Jinja mu Uganda.
And they are called Kira Motors.
Era tuziyita Kira Motors.
Let's show them again.
Damu obalage.
So therefore, when we say we protect the gains, but also make a quantitative leap forward, that's what we are talking about.
N'olwekyo bwe tugamba nti tulina okunyweza ebyo ebituukiddwako ate nga bwe tugenda mu maaso ekyo kye kitegeeza.
And when we launch the manifesto, we shall give details.
Bwe tunaaba tutongoza manifesto yaffe tujja kubawa akawonvu n'akagga ku ekyo kye twogerako.
And all this is around principle number 3 of the NRM of achieving socio-economic transformation.
Bino byonna biva mu nnyingo ey'okusatu eya NRM ey'enkulaakulana ey'omuggundo eri bannayuganda bonna.
You need to become modern people.
Mulina okubeera abantu ab'omulembe.
And in order to support you in this coming saga, to achieve that, we have a number of programs.
Era mu kubayambako okutuukiriza ebyo tulina programs nnyingi ez'enjawulo.
Simanyi mu Luganda waliwo ekigambo okweyubula to transform yourself.
Okweyubula gye kiri ssebo.
Yes, like omusota gwejjako eddiba ekadde ne teekawo eddiba enyusi.
Okudda obujja
ng'omusota bwe gwejjako eddiba ekadde. Put it in better Luganda.
Tugenda kweyubula ng'omusota bwe gweyubula ne gujjako eddiba erikaddiye n'olaba eddiba eppya ate nga ddungi.
Now, in order to assist everybody to check, like a snake, remove the old skin and grows a new one.
N'olwekyo okuyamba buli omu okweyubula.
We are going to, number 1, maintain PDM.
Tugenda kulaba nti PDM esigalawo.
But also add another 15 million shillings per parish per year now for the leaders in the area.
Era tugenda kugattako obukadde 15 ku buli muluka mu buli mwaka nga ekyo ky'abakulembeze.
Because now the leaders were not allowed to compete for the Kasumoro fund of the wananchi.
Kubanga abakulembeze babadde tebakkirizibwa ate kulwanagana ku ziri miliyoni 10 ez'abantu aba bulijjo.
So we are now going to add another 15 million. This is for the leaders now.
N'olwekyo tugenda gattako obukadde 15 nga buno bw'abakulembeze.
In that parish.
Mu muluka ogwo.
And we are going to discuss who the leaders are. We shall go into the details.
Era tugenda kunnyonnyola okulaga mukulembeze ki gwe twogerako.
Then emyoga will continue.
N'emyoga gigenda kwongera ogenda mu maaso.
Now, for the rich people like YOWERI Museveni, those will go to UDB.
Era abagagga nga Ssaabalwanyi General Museveni abo bajja genda mu UDB mu banka eya Uganda Development Bank.
There is also money there for them.
Eyo nayo eriyo ssente zaabwe.
But we are going to start a new for fisheries, for fishermen.
Era tugenda kutandikako ensawo empya ngeyo y'abavubi.
In the landing areas,
eyo ku myalo.
Because we found that the money you need to start as a fisher person is more than what is at the now.
Kubanga tukizudde nti esente ze mwetaaga ng'abavubi zisinga kwezo ze tulina mu PDM.
So we shall create their own Usawo landing area by landing area, their own fund.
N'olwekyo wagenda kutondebwawo ensawo ey'abavubi okuva ku buli mwalo.
I want to bring back my idea which I had brought many years ago.
Agenda komyawo ensonga gye yaleetako emabegako.
I had brought an idea that a university graduate who has left university and has not got a job for 2 years should go to a certain fund where he can borrow and start his own or her own.
Yali yaleeta ekirowoozo nti omuntu amaze okusoma ku university n'amala emyaka 2 nga tannafuna mulimu nga agenda kuba ng'alina wajja okubaako omulimu gw'atandikawo.
We are going to create a fund for university graduates who have not got a job for 2 years.
Wagenda kutandikibwawo ensako ey'abamaze university abalina degree basobole okuba nga batandikawo emirimu.
We have already started the ghetto funds.
Tumaze okutandikawo ensako y'abageto.
We have already handled the groups of Kampala.
Tumaze okola ku grupu ze Kampala.
We have dealt the groups of Mbale.
Group ze Mbale.
We need to do with the groups of Jinja.
Tugenda kuze Jinja.
And other ghetto groups.
Ne ghetto groups endala n'ebibiina by'abageto ebirala byonna mu ggwanga.
They will have their own Usawos.
Nabo bagenda kubeera n'ensako yaabwe.
Then the borders.
Kati okwo gatta ababodaboda.
The ones of Kampala, we have already dealt with them.
Aba Kampala abo bamaze okukolebwako.
I was able to put 10 billion for their groups.
Era yataddewo obuwumbi 10 mu nsawo yabwe.
We are also going to deal with the other groups at the right time.
Era ekiseera nga kituuse ne groups endala nazo zigenda kukolebwako.
We have also activated the fund of the skilling hubs.
Era tuzukusizza ensako ey'abo gye batendekera emirimu gy'emikono.
In the 171 districts and municipalities, we have started the fund of the graduates of the skilling hubs.
Era mu districts wamu ne municipality 171 already ekyo kitandikiddwa.
Now finally,
ekisembayo,
I've been discussing with the religious leaders and cultural leaders. They also need their own funds.
Abadde akubaganya ebirowoozo ne bannaddiini wamu n'abakulembeze ab'ennono nga nabo beetaga ensako zaabwe.
I'm talking about the leaders.
ayogera ku bakulembeze abakulembeze ab'ennono n'abakulembeze mu ddiini.
We are going to create funds for the respective groups.
Era wagenda kubaawo ensawo zaabwe eza gurupu ezo zonna.
According to the groups.
Okusinziira ku gurupu zaabwe ez'enjawulo.
This will be for the leader. The other people can go to the parish because they all have a parish.
Ensako eno egenda kubeera y'abakulembeze ab'ennono bannaddiini naye ffe abakkiriza n'abantu ebitundu eby'enjawulo tujja kuba nga tugenda mu miruka gyaffe ku parish development model ne programs endala.
Now all this is to ensure that nobody is left behind.
Kino kyonna bino byonna bigendererwa okulaba nti tewali asigala mabega.
Therefore, where we are going, apart from the wealth creation, which is very crucial, for the distribution, we are going to emphasize the following issues involving the masses.
Nolwekyo gye tugenda maaso ku bintu bino byonna ebireeta ennyingiza ebireeta obugagga nga tubimaze tugenda kunsaasaanya naye nga bye tugenda bikola mu nkola zino wammanga
ezikwata ku bantu aba wansi. Put it in better Uganda.
Kyekyo muzeeyi ebikwata ku bantu abatandikirwako.
Number one, PDM and funds for the leaders.
Ekisookera ddala ye PDM n'ensako ey'abakulembeze.
Number two, drug in the health centers.
Ekyokubiri eddagala mu malwaliro.
We are going to fight against the theft of drugs in the health centers.
Tugenda kulwanyisa ne sekulwanyisa obubbi bw'eddagala mu malwaliro.
It is not true that the government cannot provide efficient health care.
Si kituufu nti gavumenti tesobola kuteekawo byabulamu ebyetaagisa ebimatiza.
Example, immunization.
Ekyokulabirako okugema.
Immunization is working very well.
Okugema kutambula bulungi nnyo.
That's why I don't see anybody with the polio here.
Yensonga lwaki wano talabawo muntu yenna alina polio.
Because all these are NRM children.
Kubanga abali wano bonna baana b'NRM.
The ones of polio were the UPC ones.
Abo abalina polio be baali mu mulembe guli ogwa UPC.
N'ogw'abazungu. At the colonial time. So, if immunization can work well, all the other efforts can also work well.
N'olwekyo bwe kibanga okugemebwa oba okugema kutambula bulungi n'ebirala byonna biteekeddwa okuba nga bitambula bulungi.
The third effort is fighting crime.
Ensonga ey'okusatu kulwanyisa obumenyi bw'amateeka.
There is peace in the country.
Waliwo emirembe mu ggwanga.
Nobody can bring war here.
Tewali akyayinza kuleeta lutalo wano.
Because NRM will destroy him.
Kubanga NRM ejja musaanyaawo.
The UPDF will destroy him.
Ejje lya UPDF lijja kumusaanyaawo.
But crime is there. And this is where you, the leaders of the NRM, in your structures, you need to supervise your areas and ensure that the police people do their work.
Nolwekyo mmwe abakulembeze b'NRM mulina okubeera bannampala mu bitundu byammwe nga mubirondoola okulaba nti obumenyi bw'amateeka buno bukolebwako.
The police do their work.
Nti police mulina okulaba era okulondoola okulaba nti police ekola omulimu gwayo.
And if they don't do their work, they are held accountable.
Era bwe baba tebakoze mulimu gwabwe baba bavunaanibwa.
The fourth area are the roads, the tarmac roads and the maram roads.
Ensonga ey'okuna ge makubo, amakubo aga kolas n'agattaka.
We are going to ensure that the laxity of allowing a tarmac road to first deteriorate and then you come to repair it when it has already developed potholes, like the road from Mitiana to Mubende to Fort Porto, will not happen again.
Tugenda kufuba okulaba nti obulagajjavu obubeerawo okulinda oluguudo ne lumala okuyenjebuka ng'oluguudo lw'Emitiana Mubende ekyo kigenda kuba nga tekiddamu kubeerawo.
Because there are people who are in charge of that road.
Kubanga waliwo abantu abavunanyizibwa ku nguudo ezo.
How does it come that a road which was very good can deteriorate and then we come later when it is already impossible?
Kiyinzika kitya okuba nti oluguudo olwali olulungi lwonooneka okutuuka ku sseeryo nga terusobola na kuyitwamu?
But all of us must also be clear in our heads.
Shops in Uganda always on break, but Gigi never sleeps. I shop anytime. Why stress offline? Buy, sell, use. Gigi.
Kunsonga ya chi chetusosowaza.
The issue of prioritization.
Ensonga y'okusosowaza.
Because, for instance, people put pressure and money is diverted to creating new districts, new cities, and so on.
Lwansonga nti abantu bateekawo embeera ne tujja ssente ku bintu ebirala ne tuziteeka mu district ezitondebwawo.
So, instead of first ensuring that the basics are done first, the roads are done first before you do any other thing.
N'olwekyo tulina okulaba nti tusooka ne tukola enguudo nga tetunnakola birala byonna.
Now, this pressure, you put money to create new districts, then the roads are deteriorate. What planning is that?
N'olwekyo embeera eno gye tuteekawo ne twagala okutondawo districts ng'ate sente zandikoze ebirala olwo tuba tuteekateeka tutya.
So therefore, let us also agree that certain things must be done first before other things come in.
N'olwekyo tulina okukkiriziganya nti waliwo bye tusooka okukola ng'ebirala tebinnabakolwako.
Pressure for salaries for some of the public servants.
Okugeza okuteekawo embeera okwongeza emisaala eri abakozi.
Let's first ensure the tarmac roads are all maintained well, the new ones are also done, and the maram roads are also maintained well.
Tusooke tulabe nti enguudo zakola zikolebwa bulungi n'ezitandikibwawo nga nazo zikolebwa ebikolebwako n'emirimu emirala.
Because the roads affect everybody.
Kubanga enguudo ffenna zitugasa.
Whether you are working for the government or doing your own work, private work.
Kobenga okukola mirimu gya gavumenti obanga weekolera mirimu gyo.
So it's not fair to remove money from the majority interest to the minority interest.
N'olwekyo si kya bwenkanya okujja ssente ku kintu ekiyamba abantu abasinga obungi nga kiyamba ekitundu ekitono ddala.
Those are some of the pressures that make mistakes come in.
Ebyo bye bimu ku pressure gye tuteekawo ekireeta embeera eyo.
The other issue is the issue of the water.
Ensonga endala ye y'amazzi.
Water for clean water in the villages.
Amazzi amayonjo mu byalo byaffe.
To ensure that there is a safe water source or sources per village.
Okulaba nti waliwo amazzi amayonjo mu byalo byaffe.
Now finally, the issue of fighting corruption.
Ekisembayo y'ensonga y'okulwanyisa obukenuzi.
Fighting corruption should be partly done by you, the people.
Ensonga y'okulwanyisa obukenuzi mmwe mulina okutandikirako. Ekitundu ekimu kirina kukolebwa mmwe.
Because you are near the scene of crime.
Kubanga muli kumpi n'awakolerwa obumenyi bw'amateeka obwo.
The money is sent to the parish.
Sente zino ziweerezebwa mu miruka.
Like the one of PDM.
Okugeza ngeza PDM.
And it is announced.
Ate nga zirangiddwa.
So you should ask, where is this money?
N'olwekyo mulina okubuuza nti sente zino ziriwa.
Yes, you can wait for the president to come and intervene. But also, because you are the one who is near, why don't you help in tracing this money?
Kubanga tusobola okulinda president okubaako kyakolawo naye gwe ali okumpi gw'olina okusookerwako okutandikirawo okubuuza sente zino we ziri.
Now the other issue we are going to work on is irrigation.
Ekirala kye tugenda okukolako kwe kufukirira ennimiro.
You can see that the weather sometimes is a bit unreliable.
Nga bwe mulaba embeera y'obudde oluusi tetugyesiga nnyo.
I was in Bunyoro recently. They have got more rain there than here now.
Okugeza president yabadde e Bunyoro naye ng'enkuba teriiyo nga bw'eri eno.
There is more rain there in Bunyoro.
Balina enkuba nnyingi e Bunyoro okusinga eri wano.
So it is a bit risky to go on without irrigation.
N'olwekyo kiba kizibu nnyo okusinziira ku mbeera y'obudde nga tetufukiridde ennimiro zaffe.
Before I conclude the issues of the masses in this Kisanja, I want to ask Mama to talk a bit about the question which was raised this morning about the school fees and salaries and so on.
Nga tannaba kumaliriza ku nsonga ezitukwatako ffenna kayite maama waffe ajja ayogere ku nsonga endala eya school fees.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Please allow me to stand on says protocol because I want to just say something brief. I'd like to answer the question which was asked at the Electoral Commission's press briefing of the President on education.
Mama aina ensonga gyagenda okuddamu ku byenjigiriza.
But I wanted to give you a background
naye kasooke atunnyonnyole kwe kiva.
I want you to understand, because the journalist there said that some of the children still study under the trees.
Kubanga waliwo munnamawulire abuuzizza ekibuuzo eri mu kwewandiisa nti wakyaliwo abaana abasomera wansi w'emiti.
And I wanted to take you back and remind you about the population of Uganda in 1986.
Mama ayagala atuzzeeko emabega atujjukize bu Uganda mu 86 twali abantu bameka.
In 1986, the population of Uganda was only 14 million people.
Mu 1986 mu Uganda twali abantu obukadde 14 bwokka.
And now, 2024, we had the population census, and it was 46 million people in Uganda.
Kati mu 2024 bwe twamala okubala abantu okwa bonna twakisanga nga tuli abantu obukadde 46.
That therefore means that the children also are more than the children we had in 1986.
Ekyo kiba kitegeeza nti n'abaana be tulina kati bangi okusinga abo abaaliwo mu 1996.
The number of districts in 1986 were 33 districts.
Mu 1996 twalina districts 33.
The districts now are 135 in 2025.
Kati tulina districts
135.
Tulina districts 135.
Okay, so the primary schools that we had in 1986 were 5,320.
Mu 1996 twalina amasomero ga primary 5,320.
In 2025, we have 12,000 schools, 549.
Mu mwaka guno tulina amasomero ga primary 1,12,549.
At the time when we started UPE, we had only 6,880 primary schools.
We twatandikira bonna basome twalina amasomero 6,880.
6,880.
Kakaga mulunana muchinana.
And now, let's see. We have sorry. Go there and say it. But in secondary schools, what I'm driving at is to show you why we have some children who still have no schools. Those who are
kwe kutunyonyola lwaki tulina abaana abasomera miti.
Because now, as I have just said, we have 12,549 primary schools.
Tulina amasomero 12,255
But we still have some children who do not have schools. I do not doubt that.
I do not doubt that. So in secondary schools, we had 469 government schools and 680. I do not doubt that. So in secondary schools now, we have 1,469 government schools and 680. As I can go on, but I want to show you what the problem is. Because most of the children who come to poor families access education. As I can go on, but I want to show you what the problem is. Because most of the science teachers have enhanced in the private secondary schools. Salaries vary between 300 3 million, depending on the financial capacity of the school. And I could also go, even the civil servants in government and everywhere else. My name is Alfred Kagowe, and I work in the customer service department, Rental Uganda, and I work as an operations executive. So today, I'll let you. So when we say that teachers should not stop teaching now because of salary, and they should understand where we have come from and where we are going.
And continue to teach, believing that the NRM government is going to finish what it started.
N'olwekyo bwe tugamba nti abasomesa tebagaana kugenda kusomesa kubanga kyetwogera tukitegeeza ate era nga kigenda kukolebwa.
And continue to teach. I can go on, as you know, the education sector is a huge sector. It started. I wanted to clarify on those issues of children who have no classrooms and teachers whose salaries have not yet been enhanced.
N'olwekyo asobola okwongerayo nga bwe mukimanyi nti ebyenjigiriza bigazi nnyo naye ayagadde okunnyonnyola kijja kitya abaana abamu okubanga tebalina masomero ate n'ekikwata ku misaala egy'abasomesa.
But I wanted to say that going forward, as the President has said, when we talk about the qualitative leap, I believe that all these gaps will be filled and all the schools will be sufficient in the whole country, and those schools that need rehabilitation will be rehabilitated. So what we need to do is to ensure that we unite Uganda and give NRM government and the President another term so that the NRM government can continue what it has been doing, what it started. It is the only one which will finish it.
N'olwekyo bwe tugamba nti nno tugenda kwongera ku mutindo n'enkulaakulana y'eggwanga tutegeeza nti emiwaatwa gino gyonna gigenda kuggalwawo n'amasomero amalala gabeerewo n'okwongera okulongoosa agaliwo. N'olwekyo kyatusaba nti twongere okwesiga NRM, tugiwe ekisanja ekirala okutwala ebyo mu maaso ate n'okulaakulanya eggwanga lyaffe nga ffenna tuli bumu.
And I want to congratulate Uganda today for NRM showing this unity. This is a good picture of Uganda trying to give the support to the President, while many other nations are doing not so well. Uganda is blessed by the God we trust, and I honestly congratulate you because this shows a very good picture that we are united and we are one people under God. Thank you and God bless you.
Mama ayongera okwebaza n'okuyozaayoza Uganda ne NRM olw'ekifaananyi kino eky'obumu ekiragiddwa era kye twongera okulaga, era ng'asaba Katonda nti ayongera okukulembera pulezidenti waffe ng'awangula akalulu kano ate n'okwongera okutwala Uganda mu maaso agiwe omukisa.
Well, I want to thank Mama. I want to thank Mama.
Muzeyi ayagala okwebaza maama.
She brought out the facts, the bwino.
Ajjayo bulungi bwino.
We had 5,000 government primary schools in 1986.
Twalina amasomero 5,000 aga primary mu 1986.
Aga government. We have now got 12,500 or something like that.
Kati tulina agasoba mu 12,225.
Now, the parishes are not so many.
Kati emiruka gye tulina si mingi nnyo.
I don't know, Yarahanga, can you tell us the parishes we have now? Yarahanga.
Mwembi Ruhanga agenda kutubuulira emiruka gye tulina.
And the Gomborolas.
Emiruka wamu n'amagombolola.
Your Excellency, we have 10,716 sub-county parishes in Uganda. The sub-counties are 2,191.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Tulina emiruka 1,716 n'amagombolola 2,209 mulimu.
So now you hear, if the government primary schools were properly distributed, we would have a primary school in every parish, because we have got 12,500 government primary schools and the parishes are 10,000. We have got more primary schools than the parishes.
Nolwekyo mulaba kino kiraga nti senga emiruka amasomero gaali gagabanyiziddwa kyenkanyi mu miruka gyonna, buli muluka gwandibadde gulina essomero, kubanga tulina amasomero mangi 1,200 n'okusoba, ate nga emiruka mitonoko giri 1,716. Nolwekyo tulina amasomero mangi okusinga emiruka.
So there is some carelessness in giving more secondary schools per parish, more primary schools per parish, rather than insisting on having a primary school per parish.
Nolwekyo kiraga nti wano waliwo obutafaayo nnyo okuwa omuluka ogumu amasomero nga lisoba mulimu ate n'ebaayo amalala nga tegalinaamu.
We are going to correct that.
Ekyo tugenda kirongoosa.
We are going to be very strict.
Tugenda kubeera bakakali.
Bakambwe. Tugenda kubeera bakambwe ku nsonga eyo.
Tugenda kubeera bakambwe.
Now, on the secondary schools, we have got 1,500.
Ku masomero ga senior muwulidde tulina 1,500.
The sub-counties are 2,000.
Ate nga amagombolola gali 2,000.
But all these are mainly new sub-counties.
Naye okusingira ddala gano magombolola mapya.
If we had kept the old sub-counties, which were like 1,000, by now every sub-county should be having a secondary school.
Senga twasigaza amagombolola ge twalina 1,000, kati we tutuukidde wano buli gombolola lyandibadde lirina essomero lya senior.
So this means that we need to be more careful in the future.
Kino kitegeeza
when we are talking of creating new administrative units.
Kino kitegeeza nti tulina okubeera abeegendereza ennyo mu maaso buli lwe twogera ku kutondawo district oba amagombolola oba emiruka emipya.
We should start with the Buereza before we talk about the structures.
Tuteekeddwa okutandikira ku buweereza nga tetunnaba kutunuulira ma district oba magombolola oba miruka.
Now, finally, we have just gone through primaries.
Ekisembayo nti twakamala okubeera n'okusunsula mu kibiina kyaffe ekye-NRM.
There were allegations of some mistakes.
Waliwo ekigambibwa nti waliwo obutali bwenkanya
wano na wali.
Obutali bwenkanya wano na wali.
Now, I have told our members, Runyankore word, Oktokoza. Oktokoza is when a pollutant goes into the tea.
Ategezeza bamemba baffe ti mu Lunyankole waliwo ekigambo kye bayita okutokoza nga waliwo ekintu ekigudde mu caayi.
You need to be careful before you pour your tea to see what the pollution is.
Nti olina okubeera omwegendereza nga tonnayiwa caayi oyo nga totegedde kiki ekyo ekiguddemu.
If it is a leaf from a tree, you can remove the pollutant and you drink the tea.
Nti senga kibadde kikoola ekivudde ku muti osobola okuggyamu ekikoola ekyo nga tonnayiwa caayi.
And you drink the tea.
Caayi ye n'omunywa.
But if it is a fly, then that is too much. You pour the tea.
Nti naye ate bw'eba nga nswera yeegudde mu caayi ate ekyo kiba kinene oba olina obumuyiwa.
So we need to not to divide ourselves because of this.
N'olwekyo tulina obuteeyuzaamu olwa kino.
What you do, you get facts.
Kye muba mukola mufune obukakafu oba bwino.
Because these primaries took place during the day.
Kubanga okulonda kuno kwaliwo misana.
And people were lining up.
Era abantu baali basimba layini, bayisimbye emigongo.
And it was witnessed.
Era nga n'abalala bonna baali babalaba.
So the idea of, for instance, altering results.
N'olwekyo ekyokukyusa ebivudde mu kulonda
was a stupid idea.
Kintu kya busiru nnyo.
Because if I am careful with my supporters, my agents,
kubanga bwe mba mwegendereza n'abo abakuuma akalulu kange,
I will know that here the results were this, they were altered.
Nsobola okumanya bululu obungi bwa bululu bwe nafuna ate n'okulaba nti baabukwatamu oba baabukyusa.
And then I bring those facts.
Ebyo ne mbijjayo, amazima ago ne ngajjayo.
And that is a crime.
Obwo bumenyi bw'amateeka.
Under the Penal Code of Uganda.
Obwo bumenyi bw'amateeka era gubeera musango gwa naggomola okusinziira ku tteeka lya Uganda.
It's not just a problem of the party, it is a problem of the Penal Code.
Si kizibu kya kibiina kyokka, naye kizibu kya tteeka eritwala obumenyi bw'amateeka mu ggwanga.
So instead of being angry and you divide yourselves, be systematic and audit backwards.
N'olwekyo mu kifo ky'okunyiiga mu bigobe nsonga ku nsonga ng'odde emabega. Mu kifo ky'okunyiiga ne mweyuzaayuza mu birondoole nga mudde emabega ensonga ezo tuzimanye.
And then I am here. You have elected me as your chairperson. Once I get a well-written report, I will cross-check.
N'olwekyo ye nga ssentebe w'NRM bw'anaafuna lipoota eyo ajja kuddayo yeekenneenye alabe obuzibu we bwali.
You know very well we arrested some of the registrars.
Mumanyi nti abamu ku registrars baffe bakwatibwa era bali mabega wa mitayimbwa.
So there's nobody who is immune.
N'olwekyo tewaliiwo atakwatibwako.
The problem is the bwino, the facts.
Ekizibu ye bwino oyo.
So I thank you very much for supporting me.
President yebaza nnyo abeebaza olw'okumuwagira.
I want you to remember the 6th of May 2025.
Ayagala tujjukire nga 6/5/2025.
When we all went back to our villages to check our membership.
Bwe twaddayo ku byalo byaffe ne tukebera obwa memba bwaffe obw'NRM.
I went back to Rwachitula.
President yaddayo Rwachitula.
And Mama went back to Irenga.
Mama ye n'agenda e Irenga.
And we checked the registers.
Ne bakebera register zaffe. Register
in the whole
zaabwe.
country. In the whole country.
Mu ggwanga lyonna.
And we had more than 20 million members.
Era twalina bammemba ab'NRM abasoba mu bukadde 2.
Then 18.5 million of them were voters.
Nga kwabo obukadde 18 n'ekitundu baali balonzi.
So the people who are doing bad things to divide us are selfish people.
N'olwekyo abantu abo abakola ebikyamu okutuyuzaayuzaamu bantu bannakigwanyizi.
Okunyiiza abantu.
Abakola ebikyamu ebyo okunyiiza abantu bannakigwanyizi.
But what we should do is not to be over-annoyed, to be systematic in exposing them.
N'olwekyo kye tulina okukola bwe butanyiiga nnyo naye ne tuggyayo ensonga ezo tusobole okulaga obukyamu bwe baakola.
And we systematically tokora to remove the pollution.
Mu ngeri ennuŋŋamu ne tusobola okuggyamu ekyo ekiyingidde mu kyayi.
With facts.
N'amazima era ne bwino.
Facts which are provable.
Amazima ago nga gasobola okukakasibwa.
And it is easy because the voting was in public.
Ate ekyo kyangu kubanga akalulu kaali mu lujjudde.
And during the day.
Ate nga misana.
Now, if you didn't have reliable agents who can now be bribed and also collude, that's now another problem.
Kati bw'obanga tolina ba agent bw'oba walina ba agent abateesigika kati ate eyo nsonga ndala.
So please remain united. We shall sort out all those pollutions.
N'olwekyo musigale nga tuli bumu ebyo byonna tujja bigonjola.
Big dreams start small. At GoDaddy, we help you take that first step and every step after.
And when I was going through with Mama, I could recognize many of the faces.
Era bw'abadde ayitamu nga bajja ne maama alabye bangi b'amanyi.
So I'm very happy.
Musanyufu nnyo byansuso.
NRM Jew.
NRM oye.
Mwebale nnyo
mwebalire ddala. Sebo owekitiibwa President twagala okwebaza. NRM oye. Museveni oye. Twagala okwebaza General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni olw'okubanga ye candidate w'NRM agenda okuwangula era buli gy'atuwangulira NRM mu ngeri yonna nga tuvuddeyo ffenna ne tulonda ate ne tutegeeza abantu bonna. Ssebo ow'ekitiibwa President njagala bannaddiini basaba ekifaananyi olunaku luno olw'enjawulo bafune ekifaananyi naawe ssebo basabye bafune ekifaananyi naawe era katubasabe basembere kumpi awo. Your Excellency tatwagala kusabayo oluyimba lumu bakusanyuseemu nga naffe batusanyusa omuyimbi omu.
I'm different. Financial stability, education, wise opportunity. Nayanjoga, Wamba, Jamaica, good. Oh God, Jamaica. I need to teach amigo tell you to revise it and Bofeka Musa Sato Tekemune and Borango Wola
DJ Ryan, chosen DJ.
Hold on. See, Atemile Jejo Jebale Tawantunga Baluanagana. Emilembe Jejo. Wachi Baluanagana security where upon. Security bereko mu bantu muno mwagamba mutusobola. Naye nango lwaleero soko ulire kale kangambe bano. Nango lwaleero nkoyo kwekweka. Ndiwe nale mulero. Eyamumba jango njase. Dogo. Eyamumba jango njase teka idake yewedde. Temulwanagana. Jite.
Akapande wasome bubi.
Hold on. Banku ya kama. Ngamba ko ingire ena lemlero. Tukube national anthem. Muzeya kyaliwo. Mzee nkulamusiza nze badde manya ayiseemu dda. Kitegera tugenda bakwatanga bajento. Ebisoose tetubibala. Tekawo national anthem leero nnyingidde NRM. We are the big boys pan town but tweguba. Betukusalanga kekikutasamayo. Otulagalaga maya jiwunye. Pole dendako. Mama namayanja. DJ Ryan. Tusaba tuyingize anthem.
Katuyimirire tuyimbe ennyimba nga tutandika n'olwa Buganda East Africa.
Anthem.
Ekitiibwa kya Buganda kyavada naffe tukikuume.
Tweyanzege ongera okwebaza n'okuyozaayoza candidate wa NRM kuba president ya Uganda General YOWERI Kaguta Museveni ye Ssaabalwanyi waffe ye Ssaabakunzi ye Ssaabawanguzi naye nga twongera okwebaza abateeseteese olukuŋŋaana luno lwaleeno gagadde nga twebaza Central Executive Committee eyabadde ekulembeddemu nga twebaza Secretary General akulembera Secretariat wamu ne National Treasurer ne Deputy National Treasurer ne Organizing Committee yonna olw'omulimu ettendo ogukoleddwa. taata waffe ne maama batusiibula naye mbakakasa nti abayimbi bangi nnyo 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 era tukyaliwo wano. Twebaza buli alina kyakoze okulaba nti olukiiko luno olukuŋŋaana luno lwaleeno gagadde nga efaananye bweti ate era etulaze ekigenda mu maaso. Kandideti waffe nga ayongera okutusiibula, twagala muzeeyi okwebaza ennyo olw'okutukulembera. NRM oye! Vibe, vibe.
Isaac, hello. Well, thank you, viewers of UBC TV, for having been part of Discovery, which was coming to you live from Colorado Ceremonial Grounds. As you can see on your screens, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, also now the candidate of the NRM party, has finished up today's engagement with members of the general public, mainly the party supporters. He has been here just to tender in his candidacy to the millions of supporters who are supporting him. Of course, I say million. Most of them have been following via the UBC TV coverage, which was coming all scattered across the entire country from Colorado Ceremonial Grounds. The President has now set the ball rolling, and it is incumbent upon the party secretariat to ensure that whatever strategy they have been keeping in their bags, they just go put it out there to ensure that come 2026, they are given the mandate of leading Uganda again for the last of the coming 5 years. The President has tackled on many issues which I can't repeat, but to pick from a few, he has promised that indeed in the coming 5-year term they will also carry forward the message of wealth creation, where they want to ensure that no one is left behind in that line of ensuring that Ugandans can at least afford a better life. Joining me here is Mr. Patrick Wakida. He is a new entrant of the NRM party who is just doing very good. Good evening, sir, and welcome to Colorado Ceremonial Grounds. You have been part of the occasion. You have listened to the speeches, mainly that from the President. What's your take home? And are you sure this message takes NRM to victory?
I think the message I had is that NRM has achieved something. And they want to protect the gains they have done. And they have described that they have built many schools, they have done roads, they have created industries, and that industrialization is on course. So they want to protect that. And that there is peace, that everybody is having peace. So they want to protect that. And I think for me that's okay. The critical thing in that is that there is still a lot to be done. So besides protecting the gains, there is a lot to be done. Because they also appreciate the quality of education,